So it begins on this week where it's supposed to be very volatile, and we're starting to already see that's happening. Well, what else is happening? News like never before. The Trump's confirmed alt season. I repeat, I think it truly does begin, right? And it's really odd that they're announcing this today or now when the charts are looking very beautiful for altcoins, especially that Bitcoin.dominance chart from Ash Crypto. Trump's World Liberty will be buying $1.5 billion worth of altcoins to establish a new treasury with NASDAQ listed Alt 5. Alt Season 2.0 is confirmed, and this is the source right here, guys. Here we go, alts. Yeah, I mean, is it truly time? Right? If we could see this much, which is about $1.5 billion flowing into the altcoin sphere, well, yeah, that's a huge amount. You wanna know why? If you look at the market cap of certain altcoins, they're not even above like a billion, okay, or even 100 million. I do understand market cap doesn't matter, but those smaller market cap coins are actually going to be more volatile, right? Because there isn't enough liquidity on those projects. So imagine all this money flowing in, guys. What I'm saying to them is just buy XRP, right? Just buy XRP. A portion, no matter how, at least a minimum amount of that money should be going towards XRP is my opinion, because XRP is a front runner of the cycle. If you like to make money, you should buy XRP. This isn't financial advice. But breaking, Trump's crypto portfolio is 87% in Ethereum. Ethereum is undervalued. World Liberty Fi. Okay, that's the announcement they made with Alt 5, I think, made the announcement right here. So we're announcing a $1.5 billion offering to establish a transformational World Liberty Fi treasury strategy, guys. There it is, right? So, but World Liberty Fi right here is holding $192 million worth of Ethereum. Okay, so they are heavily bullish on ETH, guys. Yeah, makes me wonder, right? What's about to happen with Ethereum here? But I do believe, looking at, okay, we're going to be talking about that because there's an XRP versus ETH chart as well. I would like to talk about from Ash Crypto. BlackRock right here just bought 32,000 Ethereum worth $141 million on Coinbase. They know what's coming. Wow, look at that, guys. About 3,000 Ethereum. Okay, 10k here. So that's 33k, huh? Yeah, it's about to get dangerous. It seems like it truly is. Seems like alt season is incoming, guys. Probably that's why. Well, the money will trickle down to other coins no matter what. I'm going to be talking about it here soon. Galaxy Digital is buying millions worth of Ethereum as well. Right, look at this. And then Mysterious Institution again bought $212 million worth of Ethereum. They have accumulated about $1 billion worth of Ethereum last week. What is this? SharpLink announces it raised $900 million to buy more Ethereum, raising nearly $900 million in capital over the past week. What are they going to buy? Obviously Ethereum, because this is an Ethereum type strategy, guys, okay? For their company. SharpLink ETH holding is expected to exceed $3 billion. This whale panic sold $19 million worth of Ethereum after the drop occurred, and then he bought back, right? Which he lost millions of dollars on it, guys, because I guess Ethereum dropped and he bought back when it did have that slight correction. Now, I think it was here maybe. But anyway, the reason why they're buying so much ETH, guys, is because ETH has broken out of its ancient dragon pattern. Now, this is extremely bullish for altcoin season. And remember, XRP loves to go crazy during altcoin season. I'm going to connect the dots for you guys so you guys are not worried at all, right? Because every boat will rise. I believe this is like a 2017 style run. Okay, maybe in the mix there will be a recession, but still doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going higher. Ethereum just had its highest weekly close, okay, since years now, since this pattern was created, which was like 2022 possibly, so a couple years, and the pattern of this is like all the way up there, It's like all the way at 8K. Look at that, right? So these people are trying to buy, trying to front run this target, and they think that if Ethereum is going to blast to 8K, which means Bitcoin to probably like 200K plus, XRP to like $10 plus. Okay. Ethereum options near record high as well. ETH's open interest has surged to $13 billion, guys, the highest in over 17 months. Markets leaning bullish. Everyone wants a long. There's so much demand for Ethereum, but why is this the case? It's because of this chart. I think so myself. I believe so myself. Right? I think it's because of the market cap of Bitcoin dominance, guys. Right now, we're on quote-unquote support or resistance. On the regular candles, look what just happened here. We're still below it. It had to wick up. You guys see how it's already holding, right? It's already holding resistance on top of this moving average, guys, or under this moving average, right? If it just needs to keep holding resistance under it. The thing is, we haven't closed below, right? We need to close below it, which happens by this week, though we did close on top of it right here. Previously we did that too, and it did pump, but again, if you just close below this resistance, now probably it's turning into resistance right now as we speak. It's very bullish for altcoins, guys. Okay, but so much talk about Ethereum here. What about XRP versus ETH, right? This pairing. Let me show you guys something. So previously, I think we were down here. That's a manipulation candle right there, if you guys haven't noticed. I think previously we called the bottom on this chart right here, right? Where if you have Ethereum, you should probably sell for XRP because this chart is getting a little bit oversold in my opinion. So we pumped, came to take this liquidity, pumped again, and took this liquidity. Okay, one more time. What's going to happen here, I believe, is it must bottom out here, right? It's basically at the target level that I was eyeing for months now, okay? It needs to hold here as supports. If it does, XRP will take Ethereum's market share soon, relatively soon. Okay, it's going to reverse all the way up back, guys. It's going to be very, very bullish for XRP. It's funny to me how everyone's talking about Ethereum, but nobody's paying attention to this chart unless it dies. If it dies, then that's bad news bears for XRP, that is, right? Because it's going to be underperforming Ethereum compared to ETH or versus ETH. We want this to outperform Ethereum, right? Because it's better for our bags. Now, besides that, guys, here's the thing. This is why they bought so much Ethereum and are looking to buy more altcoins, right? It's all because of this. So TechDev says, like up for entire market plus like down for Bitcoin dominance. Now, should I pull it out right now? Okay, I won't do it now, but just know that XRP loves to explode during alt season, right? That's what it tends to do throughout history. So seeing all of this is a very optimistic sign for XRP and every other altcoin, because we want the entire crypto market to rise. We want everyone to be making money before the collapse occurs, right? We want everyone to win, guys. That's what we're here for. So draw your own conclusions. So leg up for the entire market plus leg down for Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so what does this chart represent? This is crypto total market cap, okay? There's a inverse head and shoulder pattern right here taking place right now. The target is all the way up above 5 trillion. That's funny because Brad Garlinghouse said that. Okay, 5 trillion before for the entire crypto market cap. Now, what else do we see here? Well, the market cap of Bitcoin dominance, which we just talked about, right? It's right now under that moving average. Okay? Plus, there's a what? A bear flag happening here, right? A bear flag, a bearish flag formation. That's so bullish for altcoins. Why? Because it means the money from Bitcoin will be flooding to altcoins such as Ethereum, XRP, and all the other coins that they're trying to buy. Okay, this is what everyone has been waiting for since years now, literally, like since 2020, end of 2021, right? It's about to actually happen. So it's truly going to be massive, guys. Right here, look how long. That's so crazy, guys. It's just been going up forever, right? It's going to probably take in one full swoop when it does occur, and it matches up perfectly because the total market cap is going higher, which means money will still be pouring into Bitcoin, right? But that money will basically get siphoned and funneled to altcoins. That's going to be hilarious. Look at this one. Altcoins. I can't stop looking at this chart for altcoins versus total too, right? Oops. Let's go here. Okay, perfect. Now, what do we see here, guys? This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Okay, on the 2 weekly chart, and basically what we see here is, from 2015 to 2017, we've seen a support line being formed, okay, and it held it as support multiple times, as well as from 2018 to 2021, this support line held it multiple times. Usually the more times you test support, you break it. So it's actually funny that it held so many times and it actually pumped off of it, guys. The same exact thing is happening this cycle, 2022 to 2025. Literally the same exact thing, right? Holding it so many times as support, it's going to push through up, guys. It's going to have a push out moment, okay? Which means it's going to explode, right? This is for excluding Bitcoin, right? So this market cap should head to probably like 10 to 15 trillion this cycle, okay? And then maybe like 10 to 12 trillion this cycle, and then the rest will be Bitcoin market cap, right? About like 8 trillion possibly, who knows? But again, just a little bit of movement here will explode altcoins 100 to 1000x. I'm not kidding. Right, this is how it occurs, guys. The RSI looks like it wants to push higher to oversold regions. Overbought regions. When it does, momentum will be extremely strong and it's going to blast through. Wow, that's so crazy. This chart never went to oversold ever for altcoins, guys. Look at this. Right, it never went below 30. That's ridiculous. What? Crazy, huh? The strength that altcoins have, even during bear markets. So, in conclusion, it seems like we're at a pivotal point in time. Eric Trump knows that alt season is right around the corner, right? He's trying to buy as many altcoins as possible, especially Ethereum. They're so extremely bullish on ETH. But again, if ETH rises, right, if ETH pumps, which is the king of all altcoins, what else pumps? Every other altcoin, not to mention XRP's being right now underperforming heavily or oversold against ETH, which means it's going to take it back, right? We're going to pump back up, which means if Ethereum explodes, XRP's will double ETH's percentage, or even triple it. Who knows how much, right? But a lot. So this isn't financial advice. Let us prepare. Let's see what happens next. It's going to get crazy, it seems like. And there it is. But it is, that's so face is. See ya.